Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2004 Lamborghini Gallardo. Has just under 30,000 miles on it. This car has been very well taken care of. Very few defects on this. Really hard to point out individual rock chips. The ones that it does have are incredibly small, few and far between. Paint on this car looks really good. Looking at the front passenger fender, there are no defects whatsoever. There are a couple little spots just there on the inside of the bottom of the front fender, or I'm sorry, front bumper. Front driver's side wheel has a couple marks, a few scratches, but overall it looks good. Driver's side mirror cap. It is clear broad, has protective film over it, and looks good, is not damaged. Looking at the face of the driver's side door, there are a couple rock chips over here in this area. There's 1, 2, and 3 there. And they are sprinkled a little bit kind of just throughout the bottom portion of the car. They aren't noticeable until you get about 6 inches or so away from the door. And then of course, as we move over here towards the vent, there are some more. But there's not a ton. It's not terrible. There's just a few. So overall, the door is not bad. Looking at the driver's side rear quarter panel area, looks really good. Rear driver's side wheel. No rash, no scratches or anything like that. Looks great. Moving along to the back bumper. No scratches, chips, or anything like that. Back bumper is in really good condition. Rear engine bay covers also in amazing condition. No damage or scratches, anything like that. Looking at the passenger rear quarter panel, there are no marks. There are a couple right here next to the rear quarter panel where the bumper joins up to it. Just a few small ones. Looking at the rear passenger wheel, a few tiny chips there on the inside of the wheel. There's a couple chips, but nothing too serious. Wheel looks really good overall. Couple small chips there on the inside of that vent area. Small chip on the corner of the door handle. Looking at the face of the passenger side door. Small blemish there. See if I can. Again, a few very small rock chips here on the side. Not very noticeable. Looking at the passenger side mirror cap. And front passenger side fender. Looks great, no issues with the fender. Front passenger side wheel. Some marks, a couple chips. Not anything terrible. Just 16-year-old wear you could expect to find on a vehicle. Let's go ahead and have a look at the interior. We have matching yellow interior. The door cards look great. Still in awesome condition. Door sill looks good, very minimal wear. There's a little bit of scratching, but not a lot. The leather trim here next to the door sill also looks great. Looking at the seats here. Seats look really good. Let's have a closer look. And we have the key here. Gonna go ahead and pop this in the ignition. God, I love the sound of a Gallardo starting up. Sounds great. So as you can see there, it has 29,825 miles. Has the date and time over there. Pretty nice. Outside temperature. All the gauges are working. Working stereo with navigation as well. AC blows cold. Dual zone climate control with heated seats. Power mirrors that fold in as well. Traction control, sport mode. Very, very well equipped car for 2004. Steering wheel is leather as well, has a really nice feel to it. And this is the automatic transmission, so it does have the reverse button here. Push that, puts the car in reverse. The button is a little worn, as you can see, but it's not horrible. Both the paddle shifters in to put it back in neutral. Paddle shifter up to put it in first. There it goes, first gear. So to park it, you just pull both paddles, put it back in neutral, and then pull the emergency brake. But as you can see, the interior is in perfect condition, other than the worn reverse button, but everything else looks great. The suede headliner is a very nice touch. Let's go have a look at the engine. But before we do, Gallardo sounds amazing, and I feel like you need to hear this. that is just absolutely music. So we'll go and pop the rear engine bay compartment. Have to reach under the headrest, pull the seat forward, make sure there's no tension on the seat belt, pull the seat forward, which is very, very hard to do with one hand. Apologize in just a minute here. The seat wants to fly forward, pull on that handle. And here is our V10 engine, the heart of this beautiful machine. Sounds really good. No weird ticks or anything like that. It's quietly humming along. This car runs and drives great. This car is beautiful. That is our 2004 Lamborghini Gallardo. If you have any questions about this vehicle, please feel free to check out our sales listing at our website, www.exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.